So, right. I think most of you all are here already. Okay. Once again, hi to everybody. I'm Amir Khan. Okay. One of the top team leader in the world. All right. So during my discussion, if you have anything to ask, you just feel free to ask me. All right. I will help you all. All right. Okay. Let's get to our session today. Start. So let's talk about the core mission of the BitNest. All right. So from simplified experience to a conceptual empowerment business core missions. All right. So in the traditional dev world, the decentralized finance carries the grand visions such as financial freedoms, all right, and without any middlemen. So the reality is quite different, all right, between the idea and the reality. So because of the high barriers of user interface, highly specified training logic, and frequent navigation between tools have been created a technical base for everyday investor. So this is not only prevent more users from participating in the digital economy, but also widens the income gap between the informed investor and the average user, right? So as a next generation decentralized asset platforms, BitNest is committed to remove the barriers between technology and user understanding, right? So in Web3, understanding of the whole flow of concept is very important, okay? So by encapsulation complex on-chain operations into simple, simplified, intuitive visual models, the platform allows even complete beginner to interact with Devi just as easy as like the Web2 applications. Okay, so with this design, in BitNest is no longer just a game for professional. It becomes a true entry point to Devi for everybody. Right? So BitNest goes for far beyond the simplifying the process in the interface. Okay, the true key to driving DeFi adoptions lies not in offering a full set of features, but promoting financial concepts and guidance user behavior. All right. So in other words, BitNest is not merely a platform that's providing leasing, lending, and investment tool. So it is also a financial mentor dedicating to educate everybody and help them to understand and apply principles like the decentralized thinking, on-chain trust, and compound growth system, right? So in BitNest vision, true financial innovation is not about launching a high yield of contract, all right, but building a systematic platform that continuously enhance user understanding, okay, and reshape the user behavior and amplifies user influence. Yeah, this is the truly sustainable financial mission in the era of decentralizations. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's talk about the integration with the PancakeSwap. All right. It's a dual upgrade in technology and financial philosophy. Okay. So in DeFi, PancakeSwap is undoubtedly an iconic presence. Okay. As the largest DEX on the BNB chain in terms of trading volume and user base. So it earns the trust of million users worldwide through its stable infrastructure, extremely low slippage costs, and ongoing smart contract audit. So you can say that PancakeSwap is one of the closest projects in the DeFi space to achieve an infrastructure level trust. All right. So when you talk about PancakeSwaps, of course, you have to come here, all right? Again. Okay. Okay, let's click to PancakeSwap. Right. So I can say that most of the well-known or already famous platform, they are using PancakeSwap. You can see how reliable is PancakeSwap. You can see Binance, all right? Everybody knows Binance, right? You can see Binance, okay? Binance, all these Dodo, all these transits, 1 inch, all right? OKS, all right? I think you all know this. All they are using PancakeSwaps, you know? So it can, so in BitNest, hi, how come this cannot? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Okay. So in the BitNest, they are using PancakeSwaps also, right? So the integration between BitNest and PancakeSwap is not merely about accessing liquidity or linking to a trading route. It represents what? This is BitNest. This is BitNest also. Okay, what is it represents? It represents a deeper two-way enhancement of system architecture, value philosophy, and user experience. All right. You can see here, this is the PancakeSwaps, this is BitNets, all right, BitNets, funds go in, 100% go into the PancakeSwaps, and then after the circulations, the funds go out to the BitNets again, all right, no misuse of any funds from the BitNets. You can see all the lines here just go to PancakeSwap only, all right, okay, you see, including the Binance, you know, the Uniswap, everything's okay. You can see also, you can see the log here, all right. And you can see the log here. All right, what does it mean? It means that the funds cannot transfer to any other address other than the members that they are involved in the loop financing, loop investments, or the saving box financing. All right. Okay. Right. So let's look at a technical integration. All right. So BitNest direct connect to PancakeSwap's liquidity pool, like just now I'm showing to you, and trading engine via smart contract, right? So meaning that every investment action user platform on the BitNest platform is essence on-chain asset transaction executed through PancakeSwap. The integration brings at least 4 key technical advantage, right? Let's look at the 4 key here. Okay. First, the fund security, and then low cost trading experience, on-chain verifiability, and sustainable compounding infrastructure. Right. So when you look at it, the PancakeSwap, so what even more noteworthy is that this integration goes beyond technology, so it reflects a deep alignment in financial philosophy. PancakeSwaps represent the foundation protocol logic of DeFi. Decentralization, permissionless, and on-chain transparency. All right. And BitNest built upon this foundation to create a value logic tailored for mainstream user, sustain compounding, and collaborative asset appreciation. All right. So it can be said that PancakeSwap serve as the foundation of on-chain finance, while the BitNest upper structure built upon it. All right. So the integration of two equivalents to construct a global asset management and wealth operation system, right, atop DeFi infrastructure. At the same time, this union signaled clear directions. The future of DeFi should not be playground for technical savvy elites. It should be for a global order that is accessible for everyone. Okay, so BitNest is leveraging PancakeSwap Trust Foundation capabilities to redefine how everyday users perceive returns, evaluate risk, and achieve asset growth. Right? So this is not merely a functional upgrade. It is a shift in value not just a technical education, but a true awakening of financial philosophy. Okay. So, and we look at this BitNest growth model. What is it like? Compounding, referral, and viral communities. Right. So in previous the traditional way, the early the crypto space user growth primarily rely on decentralized promotions, so airdrop incentive or short-term rebate scheme. But this model often lack of sustainability, result in low user retentions, and are inefficient in value creation. So BitNet takes a fundamentally different approach rather than chasing short-term acquisitions. So this is designed to build a long-term, self-evolving, and continuous expanding growth loop. Right? What we can see that is, so the core keywords of the model is compounding, referral, and commodity-driven expansions. All right. On-chain, first, on-chain compounding, building a true profit flywheel with tanks. All right. BitNest encourage users to join in 28-day cycle-based locking products. So through daily automated earning calculations, the schedule principal reward release, it delivers visual, stable, and predictable on-chain compounding experience. Right? Unlike the paper analyzed return traditional finance that BitNet's compounding is executed entire on chain, so every earning transaction is verifiable through the blockchain explorer. All right, I think everybody still remember that. All right, okay, let's go to this. So all the transaction in the BitNet is checkable. All right, you can see it from here. Right, today internet is a bit slow. Okay, so remember I teach you in the previous class, like here. All right, go to token. Right, you can see here, transfer. All right, means that X727 transfer 100 Google. Okay, and this is the 526E. What is 526E? 526E is the smart contract address. Okay, how do we verify it? From here, you can see the 526E, right? 526E, and it's tally with here, right? So when 526E receive 100 loop investment, then it was in the same time, within few seconds, it will transfer the fund to 3121. Correct? 3121 is where? 3121 is this pancake swap. Right? That means that the funds come to here, right? When any of the member invest in loop, the funds will go into here, right? And then after that, it will directly send the fund to pancake swap 3121. Okay, when the circulation complete after 28 days, it will send back the fund to the BitNest. This is 526E also, right? So that is how the whole process, whole fund flow process, right? Very simple and straightforward. No hanky-panky and everything you can check, right? And then the next is the referral system, right? It's a multi-level incentive to drive collaborative growth. Okay, so BitNest announced introduce a referral system that support up to 7 level of commissions. Okay, you can see here. Okay, let's look at here. Right, this is the 17 generations. All right, why? Okay, so this not only motivate user to actively share the platform, but also encourage them to turn their personal influence into a sustainable source of income. Okay, why BitNest want to do this? Because BitNest don't want to waste money on the advertising. The traditional advertising, it spend a lot of money. So it prefer to let the people who promote and then to earn it. Right. So this mechanism is go far beyond simple rebates. This is a fully on-chain, smart-driven, dynamic earning network. So each level of referral earns a proportional commission based on the actual earning of their referral use. Right? The multi-layer profit sharing plus result-driven design shift the focus from mere recruiting user to ensure that member genuine earn returns. So when you invite one person, when the person invests, within a few seconds, you will directly receive the commissions. All right. So it's fostering a stronger trust link and sustainable win-win community dynamic. Right. And more than that, right, is the community-driven expansion, transforming from investor into the operator, right? So to further empower the advanced user in building our own teams, so BitNest provide a comprehensive suite of community management, right? Including personalized referral links, right? You can see here. Okay, when you click here, when you click in my friend, then you will get your link. Okay. Okay, you click here, you can your link. Just copy here. Then you will share it. All right, very simple. Okay. All right. And then visualize earning charts and structure a network map. Okay. Why this? Right. You also can become one of the partners, you know. I think there's something wrong on this. But never mind, just leave it. Right. So you also have the dashboard to show everything and how many members you have, right? And then this also enable everyone's user to commit a long-term growth to operate BitNest as an on-chain community entrepreneurship system. So making a meaningful shift from being an investor, become a team leader, right? So I think that there are so many, early investor now become a team leader and they are earning a very good profits. Okay. And then in the incentive structure design, so helping user to get a sense of achievement through the participations. All right. So all these mechanisms not just designed for data growth, they aim at building a truly user-centric, decentralized collaboration system. So, all right, through all these things, this system, the compounding mechanism, the referral system, and community expansions, BitNest is creating a more just than a profit model. So it is developing a scalable, replicable, and amplifiable network effect system for user growth, right? So other than that, it also growing the assets and influence in tandem. So the platform level advanced path for advanced user, right? So in the traditional investment logic, return growth typically stem from two factors, the size and the market opportunities. But in Web3 and DeFi, a new variable is emerging, is the influence capital. This is a new type of assets based on cognitive ability, trust, and connectivity, whose value is reflected not only in returns, but more importantly, in the ability to mobilize the resource. Okay, so BitNest has keenly recognized these emerging trends and put forth a key insight. A true advanced user is not merely a holder of capital, but a co-builder and promoter of the platform value network. So BitNest has designed a progressive path for this high potential user, for everyone, those who with the cognitive strengths, the organization skill, and execution ability, enable them to resolve from investor, platforms, levels, collaborators, and achieve a dual growth in both assets and influences. right? The first is the building the private community, right? Create your own decentralized asset trips. So BitNest encourage every user to start their personal network and build their own teams, right? By WhatsApp group, Telegram group, channel, right? And then second is the personal brand building, become the face of the business, right? You can do so meeting like me, you can do YouTube, So this is aimed to empower each and one user to become a representative of their own personal brand, right? The ultimate goal is to one user to evolve beyond merely participations and instead become an integral part of the platform. All right. So what BitNet building is not just a platform based on the simplified model of you earn, I take a cut. No. But a decentralized growth mechanism rooted in co-creations, share consensus, and mutual success. Right? So in this system, a user influence expand instead with asset growth, and that asset growth in turn amplifies their influence and ultimately forming a truly sustainable exponential self-expanding system, right? Okay, and the next will be the trust, transparency, and compounding. All right, so in the traditional system, all right, centralized bank, bank license, auto reports, all this. So, in this form of external endorsement cannot fundamentally eliminates, all right? Okay, so Ponzi scheme, opaque checks, operation, and assets, a scam have occurred repeatedly around the world, but this is especially true in the developing countries, where public trust in the financial institutions has been shattered time and again by harsh reality. But the emerging of DeFi has completely redefined the logic of the trust system. On change, trust no longer relies on people or institutions. Okay, so this is a written into quotes, transparent and immutable and automatically executed. All right, so how you can show is all smart contract. You can see that in 1 minute there are so many transactions. Okay, the transaction is so much. Okay, let me refresh it. You think you control by humans, you can do it in so fast? That is impossible. All right, this everything is controlled by the smart contract. All right, you see, within 1 minute, within a 1 minute, the fund transfer to the 3121. You think a humans can do that? You cannot, right? And also, the CERDIC report already passed the CERDIC report. If business is not decentralized, is not controlled by smart contract, the CERDIC will not approve it, right? So there is no point to argue that, right? That is definitely a decentralized platform. Okay. So BitNet is an asset platform built on this new trust architecture, and its core logic is reflected in three principles. Right. First, verifiable trust mechanisms. Right. And then second, the compounding mindset educations. Right. Driven by the data transparency. Okay. That will be the from personal account to network access, a new logic of collaborative growth. Okay, so in the in the Web 2, previous Web 2, asset was were alone. All right, I mean your account is yours, mine is mine, and they were unrelated. But in Web 3, represented by BitNets, assets are no longer isolated, but instead can grow together through referral network and community ecosystem. The more user you bring in, the faster you compounding momentum growth. The more deeply you help each other to understand the platform, The greater you reward in this system, the earlier you join, the more influence you yield across the entire ecosystem. Clear? So this is an unprecedented wealth generation model, so one that's no longer relies on speculative foresight, but on trust, transparency, and system designed to drive continuous asset growth. So in the era of asset allocation shaped by the BitNest, trust is the starting point, transparency is the safeguard, compounding is the path, and mutual success is the destinations. So this is not just a technological innovations. This is transformations in the mindset. Can you all get my points? All right. So we are standing at a crossroads of a major financial paradigm shift. So the authority of centralized institutions is being challenged. The trust framework of traditional finance is collapsing. And decentralized technology, on-chain smart contract, and global collaborative network are gradually building a new digital economic order. On that is more fair, transparent, and efficient. Okay? We have to know that we need to have a deep understanding, knowing the rules better than chasing hits. All right? And then you need to have a steady actions. Execution is the key weapon for navigating volatility. All right. So, like in the bull markets, everyone can make money. But in times of markets fluctuation, turbulence, or bear cycle, so only those who stick to disciplined execution will survive. Right. So when you come to BitNets, like the fixed investment cycle, compounding mechanisms, and referral expansions are all designed to help user to break free from impulsive trading and emotional decision makings. So instead, it's foster a behavior model where system replace the emotions and strategy, replace impulse. Okay, then is the long-term commitment. Okay, if you are just looking quick profit today, BitNets might not be your best choice. But if you aim to build a long-term model for steady asset growth, gradual influence accumulations, and sustainable team expansions, then BitNets offer exactly that. All right, a system platform that is replaceable, scalable, and capable long-term value accumulations. All right, the power of compounding may not be obvious in the first few cycles, but if you stay committed for 3 months, 6 months, for a year, you will witness its firsthand. A systematic compounding mechanism is far more reliable tool for long-term value creation than a short life burst of profits. Okay, let me show you here. Okay, for example, in loop. Okay, so in loop is okay for 28 days you only earn $24. I mean, for a lot of people, it might not be so attractive. Okay, might not be not so attractive. Let me show you this. Right? Let me show you this. Okay, I just get this done a few days ago. All right. So you can see here with the capital 100. Okay, after 13 12 months, every month you just compound it. After 12 months, you will get this, all right, on the first year. Okay. And then this is the second year, and then you just continue doing that. You can get 17,463. And you continue do it for the third year, there's a huge jump. Your capital become 230,071. Right? This is only with a starting capital of 100. Right? Okay. So some of the people think that why it takes so long. All right. You have to understand that this is a guaranteed income. It's a guaranteed income. When you play loop, there's a guaranteed income. You no need to worry about the market fluctuations, because if you pay contract, yes, you can earn 100% in a day, but you also can lose all your money within a few seconds, right? So there's nothing perfect, okay? So this is 100. So imagine you take 500, okay? After 12 months, you will have 6,600, right? If you can maintain this compounding techniques and up to second year, your fund will increase to 87,000. And then if you can maintain it for third year, just for 3 years only, all right, 3 years only, you will have 1.1 million. With 500 capital, within 3 years, you can become a millionaire. Can you tell me that with $500, with 3 years, what can you do? If you do a business with $500, can you earn 1 million in 3 years? I can tell you, impossible. That is impossible, all right? But okay, but for somebody, still they will say that, what, 3 years is too long. I don't know, 3 years I still survive or not. What will the world will happen? Okay, never mind. You can put it in more capital, in 100, in 1,000 first year. And then first year you can get 13,000. All right. And the second year, you will get 174,000. I think 2 years is very good enough. 174,000, you can do business, you can build house, right? And third year, you can get on third year, 2 years and 9 months, your money will become 1.2 million, right? But what if you put in 3,000 as capital one time only? One time, first year you already have 39,000, and after 24 months, you will have 523,000. All right, 500,000, 2 years. All right, this is only 2 years. Okay, so you don't look down on this. All right, and then let's look at this, another more interesting. All right, same thing. You put in 100 as capital, but every month you put in another 100 as of your saving into the loop also. All right, so first year you will get 4,800. Right, so first year investment is 1,002, and 3,006 is your profit. Okay, and then you compound the 4,800. On the second year, you already have 68,000. Okay, so your investment is 2,400, and 65,000 is your profits. And you're continuing doing that for the third year. Look at this. On the third year, you already have close to 1 million. You have 900,000, right? With just 100 as capital, and add up and top up 100 of your saving into the loop for 3 years. You will have 1 million. 1 million. And your total investment is like how much? 3,600 only. All right. It's less than 5,000. All right. Imagine that what you can do with 5,000 if I If I sponsor you 5,000 to do business, can you earn 1 million in 3 years? I can guarantee you cannot. Even you go and play trade also, you don't tell me you can. Okay. All right. So this one I will just I will send to the team leader, so maybe you all can take a look on this. All right. Okay. And very interesting. If your income is quite is manageable, you can start with 1,000, and every month you also put in saving of 1,000. Right. First year you have 48,000. Second year you have 800, 682,000. And for 3 years you will have 9 million. Right. Okay. So don't think of you can be rich in overnight. That is impossible. All right. If somebody can tell you you can be rich in overnight, I can guarantee tell you that is a scam. All right. That is bullshit. All right. But you want to be rich, we have some way. And this is the way. All right. Nothing is money will not drop from the sky. You need to take actions. And this is the action. All right. All right. So if you don't have, if you are low income level, you can try this. All right. I think this is quite good for you also. Okay. Right. So I think that is quite interesting for some of you all, right? Because this is something I do it myself. Okay. Right. So other than that, is there anything you all want to ask, right? So the power of compounding growth might not be so obvious in the first few cycles. Like I say here, you see 1 year only have 1,200 or 1,300, but second year you have 70,000, and third year you have 230,000, right? What if you have better like this, You never thought of with 100 capital and you put in saving 100 again for 3 years, you can get what? 900,000, right? You have to know that, okay? So in this new financial era of on-chain trust, structured compoundings, and global collaborations, the winners are those who earn the fastest, but those with deep understanding, steady executions, and long-term commitments, right? So BitNest is building an entire system platform tailored for those individuals. And now the stage is set. So it's time for the real person to step in the spotlight, right? So I hope that everybody will take action now, all right? Don't wait. Don't waste your time, all right? This is a very good opportunity for you all, okay? Right? So up to here, is there anything that's you all want to ask about? Okay.
Hello,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. 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 Hello.
Okay. Hello. Yeah, I want to ask. I want you to please explain this pancake swap in a layman's understanding. Someone you want to explain it to someone who does not know financial terms or all of this, but you want to explain it to even an uneducated person. So please, I want you to just explain it to
Like what?
a lay person, a layman that doesn't know financial terms. What packet swap and how does it relate with business? Just briefly, sir, please.
Okay. 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 So I just read again for you all here, right? Okay. I just want to explain briefly. So when somebody new, join in BitNest, they put money like 100 in the loops. Okay. After 38 days, you will earn $224, right? So after you put in this money, where is this money go, right? Very simple. Okay, very simple. Let's look at the charts. Okay, you just come to here, click here. All right. Okay, this is a BSC scan. All right, BSC scan is owned and controlled by the BitNest. All right. Okay, it starts owned by the BitNest. No, all right. This is a very transparency. So it's just like a ledger account, a ledger, a financial ledger for your company account. All right. So you can see here, everything is here. Okay. So you see there are so many different address here. Okay. So where would we choose? Okay. First, we need to choose the loop. Okay. This, you can see the loop 526E. All right. What is 526E means? Come to here, you can see this bit loop smart contract 526E. All right. It means that when you invest in the loops, the money will transfer to 526E. How? All right. So how we gonna make sure that? Right. Okay. Let's go to the 526E first. Right. Okay. Yes. Okay. For example, just now I just bank in $100. All right. For example, my address is 19D9. All right. I just bank in $100 to 526E because I just joined the loop $100. You can see transfer $100 to 526E. Correct or not? All right. It means that I just joined the loop. And then within 1 minute, only few seconds, you can see that 526E transfer out $100 funds to 3121. All right. 3121, where is it? Who is the 3121? It's the pancake swap. All right. So how we can know? Okay, let's come to here. Right. Wait. This. So this is another third-party platform. You can go and try it. Arkham. Arkham is a very presentable third-party platform that show all the decentralized platform transaction funds. All right. Okay. You can see here. Yeah. Okay. You see, this is BitNest. All right. This is BitNest. Okay. This is this 526E. All right. And this is you and me and all the members. You can see that all the funds here, can see or not? One circle equivalent to one address. Okay. You can see here. All the funds go into the BitNest. 100% of the funds that join loop go to this smart contract. All right. And then after that, and all the funds, 100% go to pancake swap. This is the this is the 3121. All right. You can see this lock here means what? That means that everything is set by the smart contract. Nobody can change it. It's immutable. Nobody can control it because the owner already forgo the ownership of the contract. That means how we gonna know that? You can see a contract owner 0000000 already forgo the ownership of the smart contract. And this is another third-party platform that is review the safety of BitNest. It's 96% score. All right. Okay. You can see here also, no lock detected, no vulnerable withdrawal function found. Okay. Contract owner cannot abuse ECR approval. Okay. No blocking loop found. Okay. Wallet cannot be blacklisted. Okay. You can see that no retrievable ownership found. All right. So this is all the already assessed. Okay. Let's talk back here. So you can see that 100% of the fund go to the smart contract. Okay. And then 100% of the funds also go to PancakeSwap. And this is a third party review organizations just like the CERTIC and the BSC scan is not owned by BitNest. All right. If there is some funds send it to other wallet address, definitely you can see here. You can see that no, don't have right, it's 100%. Okay. So how safety is the PancakeSwap? Even the Binance also using the PancakeSwap. OKS also using the PancakeSwap. Uniswap also using the PancakeSwap. All right. So there is no way to argue, is it safe or the PancakeSwap? All right. No, this is definitely 100% safe. Because so far, until now, no any hackers can break this technology. All right. So don't worry. Okay. So let's look at how the whole funds go. All right. Okay. BitNest. Okay. When you can see here, the BitNest, all the funds in the you invest in the loop go to the PancakeSwap. Right. Go to here. And after 28 days, when the circulation completes, all the funds will send back to the BitNest loop smart contract again. All right. It's 100% send it today. Okay. And then what will happen? What will happen? Yes. The same process. When the circulation complete, the fund send it to BitNet, to the smart BitLoop smart contract and send it back to all the investor. So this is the whole flow, right? This is the whole flow. I think this is a simple and straightforward. Okay, so everything is transparent, and this is verified by 4 different third-party review platform or company. And all this information is tally. All right, all this information and this is tally. And all these 4 companies or platform is not related. It's not related. All right. So why BitNest able to provide all this transparency? Because there's no hanky panky. Whatever he thought is the real, because this is not a scam or what. I know that a lot of people that have a very bad experience with crypto investment online. Because why? Because you all choose the wrong platform. Okay, investment in the crypto, no problem. Okay, not wrong. The only wrong thing is previously what you invest is a centralized platform, which is no transparency at all, and people can do anything they want. Right? But now BitNest is everything transparency to you. All right, and everything is simple and straightforward. Why you do want to give it a try? Right? So you have to compare apple and apple. Right? The previous ones, they will cheat on you. You can get rich in one day. Of course, that's a cheat. That's impossible. Even the Warren Buffett also, he needs so many 20 years, 30 years, 40 years of experience to become so rich, so well known. So you think somebody teach you online, you can get rich in one day? No, right? That's impossible, right? Okay. So other than that, is there anything? Anybody have anything to say?
Yes, I have something to say. I want to ask a question.
Yes.
All right. I want to ask, this business is a very wonderful one. It's a very nice business, but I want to get to understand something. the Pancake, the BitNest website is like a intermediary between us and the liquidity pool, right? Like,
Yeah.
because we have to go in and put our do like give the website an instruction on
Mm,
what we want the website to do. Maybe we want to invest for 28 days or 14 days and
mm,
all that.
mm-hmm.
Now, is there no possibility that the owner of the website could also make some changes to the website whereby things can go against us because it is an intermediary between us and the liquidity pool? It is still, I know it's a decentralized exchange. Is
Mm.
there no possibility that the website can be changed, or like now they will launch a coin in the future? We will have to buy a coin. We will have to, they will give us coins. Those are changes. I'm just saying. So is there no possibility that changes could be used to affect something?
Okay, all right, okay. You have anything to say?
And no, I just want to ask that is there no
I know.
possibility of
Okay.
changes? Maybe they want to increase because now you could give us 50 days investment, 100 days investment, something like that. Those
Okay,
are changes. Those are good. Those are good changes.
I know.
Is there no possibility to make changes that could
Okay.
make us to enjoy the system better, or maybe make us not to enjoy it as much? I'm just asking.
All right, right. Okay. Based on what I
Mm.
know, all right, things will not to say change. All right, the coins is already there before when it started the whole project. All right, so you can treat the coin is one of the product is going to launch. All right, so as for I know that loop saving leasing coin is 4 different product. All right, so that means that you have choices for you. You want to join it or not. You want to participate in the MEC coin or not. Even that
Oh,
when coin release, you do want to do. I mean, you do want. It's okay. You can just play with loops or saving boxes. It's up to you. All right. Okay. This is the first thing. Right. You understand? The second thing is
oh,
all the funds is in the liquidity pool. Actually, it's nothing to do with the website. The website is just a tools for show you everything only. All right. All your funds, okay, all your funds is in the pool and controlled by the smart contract. The smart contract is one is deployed, it cannot be changed. You understand or not? It cannot be changed. For example, even the website closed also, the smart contract, the loop is still running on the chain. You have to understand that.
yes, I understand that. What I'm
Yeah,
just saying that is there no possibility that
no,
maybe
no,
there
no,
could
no.
be changes in the site that could actually
To
affect
me,
people?
I
For
mean,
example, now forcing somebody to exchange maybe our currency for million coin or something, because I'm just asking. You
yeah,
understand? Maybe
I know.
changes in the site that could affect, because I know there's no changes that can be going to the liquidity pool, but there no changes that could be done on the side that could affect maybe before we get, because I think we are going through BitNest before we get our money to our wallet or something.
No. I don't think the BitNest is so stupid to force everybody to use the MEC coin to participate in the BitNest
Because
platform.
in the white paper, it was in the white paper they said that even the BitNest loop users will also use the million coin. I said because they said saving BitNest loop users.
How
I
he
read the white paper.
how he
Mm.
know he how he can so sure? He I mean this is not happened yet. He just spread up all the rumors for what? What he think only. I mean to me it's like it's just a few. It's like here you have few
Okay,
products,
maybe
right?
we can check the white paper side, the white paper.
Yeah, you can take.
There's a
Yeah, you
there's a part of the white paper that I thought I saw something like that.
not really, not really. I mean, to me,
Mm.
I, I, I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. You know, I don't believe that
Okay,
it will
okay,
happen.
maybe I will read the white paper again later. But I was reading.
Yes.
Thank.
Okay.
All
Uh,
right.
how about this Akan O? Akan O, you have anything to say or anything to ask?
All right. I hope I'm audible, Mr.
Amir?
Mr. Hamil. You've done a great job. Seriously, excellent job you're doing, sir.
Yes, thank you.
And more grease to your elbow. Kudos to you, sir. In fact, I think this is the third Zoom I'll be joining ever since I joined BitNest. I've attended Zoom, but yours seems to be, you know, more, explicit. I really enjoyed what you've just shown us. But we have people with different knowledge base,
Yes,
and as you're coming across people, trying to, one fact that I know is once the contract is revoked or renounced, it can never be, mutilated. It can never be manipulated or altered. I
yes,
know that for sure.
yes,
And also, I haven't checked on blockchain that the contract has been deployed for so number of days. In fact, we are seeing two different number of days. We saw 950 something days. Then also we are seeing 770 something days. And I don't know if I'm wrong. I just need clarification. I want to believe you've been on BitNest for how long, sir? Because
close to 2
BitNest
years.
on
Yeah, close to 2 years. Close to 2 years. All right, close to 2 years. But how many days? I cannot remember. It's more than 1 year and close to 2 years. All right.
that you personally have been on BitNest.
Yes, 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 yes.
All right, but this site, I know the site we are using is just an interface.
Yes,
Everything we are updating is on the blockchain,
yes, yes,
is on the smart contracts.
yes,
It's
yes.
just the site is just a medium of trying to execute what we are supposed to do. Everything has been written in the contract and is self-executing, which has ravaged human intervention. But now, when one of my friends, who is an IT person, when I showed him this opportunity, he went on his own. The first thing he asked was, how long has BitNest smart contract deployed has been in existence? I told him, and he said, can I have the website, the interface? So when he checked this BitNest.me, this particular website that we all investors on BitNest are using, the domain registration for this website was last year April, which is just a year ago.
Yes.
So the thing is giving me a kind of contradiction, the contradictory view that if the contract was said to have been deployed, it's on the blockchain. It was not said, it's visible, it's transparent on the blockchain, so showing the number of days that the contract was deployed and also showing the number of days the contract was revoked. But here on the website the investors on BitNest are using to connect the contracts is showing a year ago. The domain was registered a year ago. So what can you say about that, sir, Mr. Hamir? Thank you.
Hey, hold on. I think this is a very good question. All right. But do you know that hold on.
Yes, sir.
I think I need some time for this because I don't want to give you the wrong explanations. All right. I think I need some time on that. Give me 5 minutes. All right. I need to check the something.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So other than that, is there any other questions?
No, sir. Not at all.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes. Techno Mobile Limited, Techno, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you have anything to say?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, regarding to the smart contract, the date of deployment on the blockchain, I think the number of days that they are counting on the Telegram group, they are counting the days based on when the idea of BitNest was of giving birth, like when the idea, so they are counting it from 2022, but we all know that the day the smart contract was fully deployed into the blockchain for everybody to see, like the transparency is, I think 770 something, like, which is two years plus. All right. But the one showing on the Telegram group, they are counting it from the day 2022, when this idea, at the earlier stage of business, they said this was not fully open to the public. That is to say, it was not everybody that was doing business. It was only some. I think that is the testing phase of everything before they now finally deploy to the blockchain, of which it cannot be altered. So they are counting all those fixes, the early stage, as at 2022. That's making it, and that's why you're saying it has been running 900. And so all those days is an addition of when it started, when the whole idea started. But the day it was fully deployed into the blockchain is 2 years plus, which is 770 something days ago, as shown on the blockchain. All right.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
I think somebody asked that question. I believe you can get it now.
All right. I have somebody. Okay. So you can all right. You can say that when BitNet went through a rigorous internal and public testing, or at the beginning of its launch, So this is to ensure the operation, the security of the ecosystem with the high standard. All right. So after confirming that all mechanisms were risk-free, and then BitNet only officially launched. All right. So you cannot expect that. Okay. So before the official promotions launch, the owner of BitNet voluntarily gave up the ownership of the contract, so to ensure the decentralizations and the immutable of the platform, right? And then BitNet successfully passed the review of the certificates, and further verified the security and transparency of its smart contract. So since the ownership of the contract is completely given up, so all operation of the platform are automatically run by the smart contract. Right? So and like what Iroho said also, right? So hello, just now the person is who? Okay, I think he's Akon. All right, hello, can you hear?
Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. Hamir. Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. Hamir.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. And to that brother also, I think I understood what he was trying to say,
Yeah.
and also I'm in the know. Before the contract was fully, deployed and also renounced. It was going through some mechanism testing and also perfecting the contract, making sure that there is no loophole and is not vulnerable to investors. But the date, my concern is the date.
The website.
The date stated that the contract, which is you're comparing 900 and something to 770 something. 770 something days is still above 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
366 days make a year. So then this is 778 or 79 or 80 days, which is still roughly 2 years plus.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the website domain registration stated that it was launched, it was registered and launch on the 20 something of April 2024.
Yes, yes.
So the difference is still there. That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, actually you can treat it as before that you might use a different website, because before before they set up everything, is another website address, and after he confirming and pass these. After he confirming and complete the whole system, then only he come to this change to this website, right? So because when it's actually the whole platform, the whole coding system to complete, it takes a very, very, very long time, right? So that means that you can see the domain now is registered of 2024, and actually did you check the expired date? It's 2034. 2034, it's 2034. It's for 10 years. For 10 years. If you check other this centralized platform, normally the expired of the website is only 1 year, right? It's only 1 year. Okay, so actually it's normal actually it's very normal that when you're doing a platform website, before it's under testing level, is in another website, but when it's fully complete and promote, then only they will transfer the whole data into a formal website, right? This is what I know, right? This is what I know.
Yes, I know this too. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So to me is that is not that important, because I already for so long. Okay. Right. Okay. So other than that, you have anything to say?
Hello?
Yes.
I think, Mr. Ami, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you've been on BitNest 2023, I believe.
Yes.
So I think you should also share your experience in one of these meetings, because I believe this was not how it was operated during the early start, before it was fully deployed and even to this new domain of website. I think you have experience based on this, because I think you are one of the oldest person. Me, I happened to join just 1 year ago.
Yes.
1 year, I mean 1 years, and you are close to 2 years now. So I believe regarding to question like this, you have experience, because you have been there for long and able to. Maybe what I'm trying to say is, in one of your meetings, you can just share your early days of BitNest, so that more people joining will get experience. One thing is sure, we all are what we are looking at is the transparency and the security. If there is no security, if there is no transparency, then there is no need of going into it, because I believe so many people on this call, they've done so many things when it comes to crypto. Crypto is very wide, and people needs to understand some certificate, because if people do not understand, they won't be able to promote, they won't be able to build team as well.
I know.
Because they need vivid understanding. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Understand. Yep. Thank you for your suggestions. All right. Okay.
All right. So, Mr. Amir, just one. So I just have something to say.
Yep. Please.
Yeah. Yes. Every particular business needs to be built on transparency. I understand what my brothers are saying, because I'm also a Nigerian. And in Nigeria, we are very curious about what we put our money into. We are not just some dummy out there. So the thing is that if we have to check out some certain things, like now you said there was a website you were investing before that you were using for this smart contract, and we didn't ask you what website were you using before you actually registered BitNest. You understand? I don't know, but because there must be a channel for you to use to be able to connect with the smart contract. And if the business is 1 year, at least the people are aware that, okay, it was registered 1 year ago, this is what we are doing. Like, if it's 3 years, 3 years, but it should be very clear. It's not a business of 1 year or website set up 1 year, and you said you have been doing it before that time. You know, so we need to be very clear on what it is really, very, very clear, so that we are telling people. We can't just tell them the business has started and then they will come and check. We are also IT people. We can check website, we can check domain names, we can check when it was registered and all that. So we want our team to be very clear on something, because you may be talking to somebody who is very vast on the website and domain and smart and blockchain and all that. You understand? So we need to understand things very clearly. Because smart contract registration is 7 and something days, website registration is April last year. I checked all this, but I'm already doing the business. So I want something very transparent. And I know that, okay, yeah, the smart contract is renounced. All those things that's why I asked the question. There's no way the website can be used to interfere with our transactions. And that's it.
Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Other than that, is there anything? To me, I mean, you are all IT people, all right? You think it's not clear, but to me, I'm really so far here for so long. To me, is sometimes you cannot expect everything come with 100%. All right. I mean, for IT people, it's very hard because you do coding. You know, you do all this coding. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. I mean, to me, is so far everything is pay and for me. I think that is not a very big issue. All right. But anyway, thanks for your suggestions. All right. Thanks for the suggestion. I think I will try to gather the complete information, or maybe I will try to go and explain it in my next session. All right. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. We enjoy your teaching today. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. If you all don't have any other questions, I think I will just end up my session today here. All right. Right. Thanks and okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks and everything. Thanks. Bye.